Jordan with the strength, the concentration, and now he is upset because
Derrick Rose quickly cemented himself into the legacy of the great Chicago Bulls organization. He's the best point guard in Chicago history. In his prime, he was one of the most exciting point guards the league has ever seen. He paved the way for average-sized NBA guards by showing them that speed and athleticism could make up for the lack of height and size. At 6'3", he wasn't really the tallest point guard, but made it work. He was kind of the first of a breed that is very common now in today's NBA, athletic, high vertical dunking guards. In 2011, he became the youngest MVP in NBA history. One word to describe him at this time: different. As we know, he's been hit with a large amount of injuries, including a devastating ACL tear in 2012, which kind of led to the downfall of Rose's career. D. Rose is still producing at an exceptional level for the Pistons, but before all these ups and downs, Rose had basically cheated and threw away his college career to get to the league. In high school, D. Rose attended Simeon High School on the south side of Chicago, a well-known institute for its basketball history. While there, Rose led them to 2 state championships, one in his senior year while averaging 25.2 points, 9.1 assists, 8.8 rebounds, and 3.4 steals. He was ranked 5th best prospect in the nation, was named Mr. Basketball for the state of Illinois. It was obvious that he would attend a high major college, then go to the league, but there was one thing stopping Rose: the student part of being a student athlete. After high school, D. Rose chose to attend the University of Memphis. He picked them because he liked the school's history of putting players in the NBA. Let's fast forward ahead in Memphis' season. Led by Rose, they ended up beating UCLA in the Final Four to advance to the national championship game, where they lost to a Kansas Jayhawks team that featured NBA talents. A month later after the loss, an investigation began stating that D. Rose had someone else take the SAT under his name instead of their own to ensure that he would pass and get into Memphis. If you don't know what the SAT is, it's a high school standardized test that measures student skills over 3 courses. It basically determines what college you can get accepted to. There are reports that he took the SAT 3 times and failed. On the 4th, he felt the only option was to cheat. That's not the only time he somehow cheated the system. In his last semester of high school, D. Rose had received a D letter grade, but when the transcript was sent into Memphis, it was raised to a C letter grade. Someone had changed it, but who? At the time, John Calipari was the coach of Memphis, and we all know that he still receives slight rumors to this day that he pays players to attend Kentucky. With that being said, we will never know if Coach Cal actually paid someone to take the ACT for Rose, or if he paid someone in the offices of Simeon High to change his grade, or if Rose had that athlete's favoritism and had someone simply just take the ACT for him. In the midst of all the allegations, Rose decided to enter his name in the 2008 NBA draft, where he was the #1 pick and will be playing for his hometown Chicago Bulls. He was getting paid to do what he loved for his hometown, but he didn't have to face a single consequence of cheating to get accepted into Memphis. Instead, the university had to take all of the heat. They had all 38 wins from the 2007-2008 season took from them, and that Final Four vacated. If the allegation was brought to the light earlier, Rose would have been deemed ineligible to play, leading to NBA scouts not seeing his talent. It all makes sense to see why Rose declared he had the numbers, skill set, and achievements, while let an investigation of a test that doesn't matter once you out of high school and college ruin it. Rose basically beat the violent streets of Chicago, the school system, not once but twice, and was now making millions of dollars doing what he loved. And now he's still beating injuries. What makes you think he could care about a university when he knows they were corrupt? Not just him. Let's be honest, the University of Memphis is still doing corrupt things in 2020. That's all I got for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, more content coming. With that being said, Germ is out.